Welcome back to the LEGO Let's Chat, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic week. The end is near this Friday. Sorry for the late start. Some technical issues with iTunes being iTunes. This is a new set of tracks from Harris Heller's Stream Beats, royalty-free music. And because I have an iTunes Apple Music subscription, it's the easiest way to listen to it. Unfortunately, that means we have to use iTunes on the desktop, which is crap. But it should be all good. I did have to adjust the volume because, like, iTunes just decided, hey, I'm going to give you full blast volume. And then I'm going to take it down to no volume. And it's just like, well, but I had my volume set specifically where I wanted it. Thanks for adjusting it without asking me. You sang for the chat. Nice, Cosmic. Is the volume okay now? Should the music be a little bit louder while I'm talking? Or not talking, I guess. I find, unfortunately, the tracks are inconsistent. So one track will be too loud, and the next one will not be too loud. We are back looking at the NASA Shuttle Discovery. Set 10283, 2,354 pieces. We're going to be attacking bags 12, 13, and 14 today. I mean, assuming that's how far we can get. Yeah, should be good. I've widened the shot a little bit, so you might end up seeing my coffee cup come into frame or other stuff. But it means that we'll be able to get a little bit more happening in the shot, which is, I think, good because this is such a big set. A little bit louder, says Cosmic. Let's see if the button works. Nope. The Stream Deck button for more volume does not work. Garbage. Hold on. Is that better? Also, my Streamlabs website won't load, because that would be convenient. Why would you stop working moments before a stream? This is when I don't pay Streamlabs anything. They keep on sending me emails, hey, we'd like you to upgrade to this and do that and try a new thing. And I'm like, nope. Because you guys can't get your stuff together. J Price 1201 subscribing at tier 1 for 20 months. Lego Friday, says J Price. It is indeed Lego Friday. Thanks ever so much for the sub. I really appreciate the support. It's support like that means that we can keep on doing these Lego Fridays. Oh, so many advertisements on Streamlabs. Hey, look, now I can see who's followed and who's subbed, like J Price. Anyway. I'm done fighting with Streamlabs. I've tried looking at other services like Stream Elements, but man, are they complicated. No one seems to be able to design a UI to save their life for these I guess, what are they called? Like updates or something? I'm not sure. Cosmic Dancer. Kicking off a hype train. Wait a minute. Did I miss a sub? How does two things make a hype train? I mean, thanks very much for the 3,000 bits. Holy smokes. Oh, maybe it was Pensive Elephant that kicked off the hype train. Cosmic Dancer, thank you for 3,000 bits. Holy smokes. And Pensive Elephant with 100 bits. Thanks so much. It's probably the Pensive Elephant that got the Stream Deck, or the hype train going. I got Stream Deck on the brain now. I think I might have said Stream Deck when I was ranting. I meant Stream Labs. I missed a sub from Pensive Elephant? When did that happen? Was that in the... Oh, that was during the volume not working thing. Pensive Elephant subscribed with Prime 5 months in a row. It's probably while I was trying to refresh. Yeah, it was when I was trying to refresh Streamlabs and it didn't show up. Sorry about that, Pensive. Much appreciate the support for both the sub and the bits. 200 bits now. Amazing. Thank you ever so much. What's a prime sub between friends? Well, it all matters. Look, I mean, like, this is my job. I've got to, you know, it absolutely matters. All right, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. I think, as per before, we're going to have to move this. So before we move it out of the way, I'm going to give you a look at where we are with everything. I think this is going to... It's pretty sturdy. Something needs to trigger these landing gear bits. I'm not sure how we're going to trigger these. There's landing gear here, but I don't know how they're actually going to come down. We'll have to see. But she's looking sharp. The this pad here, this actually pushes in that direction, and that's what does the front landing gear. Oh, it does all of them now. Well, that makes more sense. So we must have done something. Oh, something at the bottom here now triggers all of them. Oh, that's cool. So the landing gear is all like that. Nice. Oh, you gotta pull that back out. All right, well, mystery solved. I move that out of the way. I really need to think ahead and get like a side table. $100 bits were from Pensive Elephant and 100 bits were from Ping the Net. Oh, sorry. You both had the same color name, I think. Yes, Ping the Net with 100 bits. Thank you. Thank you, Cosmic, for the correction. Appreciate that. Ping the Net. Thank you. You know, as long as I've been streaming, which is what, Cosmic, 4 years? When stuff goes wrong at the start of a stream, it always throws me. It drives me nuts when you've not changed anything, you've not adjusted anything, and then software just decides, I'm just not going to do what I'm supposed to do today. It's just not happening. I've had that with Minecraft too. If you want to get in on the last 30 seconds of that hype train, it is 100 bits prime sub or tier 1 sub. We'll get you in on the hype train. I mean, at this point, Twitch doesn't offer anything for the hype trains other than emotes you probably already have. I think there's also a lot of pressure on streamers to add lots of functionality to their streams. I don't know about pressure. I think that that pressure is only put on if you, the streamer, are susceptible to pressure. Because people come into my Minecraft streams all the time and like, how come I can't do anything with channel points? How come I can't interrupt your stream with noises and make a ruckus and be an annoying little pain in the butt? It's because I don't want you to. And I think that streamers should just stay solid on what they want to do as far as their presentation goes, and if people don't like it, don't watch. I really have no patience for people to come into my stream and complain about not being able to be more interactive. Like, you have a text chat, like, you can talk to me. What more do you want? If you're coming into my chat and all you want to do is press on buttons, like, see ya, have a nice life. Because here's the thing, I've tried to watch some streamers that I think are probably going to be entertaining or working on a game or playing a game that I really like. And there's so many interruptions in their stream that over the course of 30 minutes, they've barely played the game. All they've done is constantly be interrupted by chat. startling noises, like you name it. It just goes on and on and on. And it's just not for me. Not as a viewer and not as a content creator either. I should preface all of this by saying I got very little sleep last night, so Grumpy Joel is in the house. Thanks again for the hype train, folks. Very much appreciated. Lots of little detail pieces that are already printed. Thank you, Lego. I do not want to stick a sticker on a 1x1 panel. Thanks very much. Slides the coffee over to Joel. Oh, don't worry. There is coffee brewing right now. So today was one of those days where I woke up thinking, I really want to play Minecraft. We had such a great amount of progress over the last week in Westhill that I had Minecraft on my brain like as soon as I got out of bed today. And then I ended up watching two videos. I watched Tango Tech's Ice Crown Citadel, or Ice, I can't remember what he calls it. It reminds me of, Ice Crown is from World of Warcraft. He calls it something else in Minecraft. But his build is really, really cool. I don't know why YouTubers put so much pressure on themselves to do these builds in one video, though. I think it would have been much cooler to watch it happen over the course of time, but, I mean, I guess it's the pressure of clicks and shares and stuff. Anyway, it's epic. It was really, very cool. Really intense amount of work. Obviously something he designed in creative first and then brought over to Hermitcraft, but really enjoyed watching the video. And then I watched like a 45-minute video from Pixel Riffs, who was going over all of the snapshot content that he missed while he was on vacation. And that was really cool. I think I might change direction. Ice Frost Citadel. Deep Frost Citadel? Is that what it's called? Ice Crown is from World of Warcraft, right? Oh, Tango is definitely a builder. He jokes about that, I think. My guess is that he calls himself not a builder because I don't think it comes as easy to him as something like redstone, but I think that he's definitely a builder. And in the same way that I would call myself a builder, and I wouldn't necessarily call myself like a redstone Minecraft player, but I can certainly come up with some redstone and come up with solutions. It's just that it's not second nature to me, and if I get stuck, I absolutely have to go for a tutorial, you know? So how's the music volume now? A little bit better. Minecraft Melly, yes indeed. This is the NASA Space Shuttle Discovery. We're on bag 12, I believe, where we started today. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18. My Lego. Hold on. I feel like I might be shaking the camera. My iPad keeps on shaking. Flower Gremlin, there you go. I think that's an excellent title, Cosmic. Realized I missed out on putting several of these pieces where they should have gone. Whoops. Let's move some of these. I'm usually a little bit ahead of the curve on this and stuff, but today I missed out. I'm assuming a lot of this is going to be building up the walls of the shuttle. My guess, anyway. Lots of these little 1x1 rounded pieces. See those a lot in like Lego City builds. There are two types of Lego builders, the organized and the chaotic ones, and and they become friends. I don't know. Like if I had a friend over right now and they came in here, they just wiped this all over, I'd be just like, you're done. Have a nice afternoon. I will hang out with you another time. These things are really tricky to move around. They're so light they stick to your fingers. What's funny is that it's taking so long to null out this bag, and it's probably going to go onto the shuttle quite quickly. I find that with these bags that have like a lot of little pieces, you end up putting things together quite quickly because they have, you know, repetitive patterns. Especially when you're getting into the final parts of the build. Really? There's one extra? They did that to me? Oh no. Got 4 more over here. Coffee time. See if I can do this without banging my mic. Kel Birdie is like, the knolling is so satisfying, but at the same time, I have to admit I have an internal cat that wants to move pieces out of place. I think that would be acceptable teasing, would be walking up to somebody and like changing a piece by like 45 degrees or something. Like just when they're not looking, you know, like I could see that. But if it was more like a destroy all the organization, that would be a get out. Cosmic is asking what the mug was. It is the Dartmouth mug today. The Dartmouth mug. Tufts Cove, to be specific. I'm guessing some of these are going to be part of the internal controls. Maybe controls for the cargo bay doors. Not sure. Cool. Yep, we did that last time. I think we've done that. That's big 11. Probably strange that I recognize it and that you have a mug that I love, but there we go. Yeah, I mean, Tufts Cove is not too terribly far from where I live. And if you go and if you look up like a internet picture of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, you'll see the 3 smokestacks. I'm not sure if they show up on camera that well. I'd have to tilt the mug. Sort of see 3 striped smokestacks. So as a result, I think I can get more of the instruction booklet in this shot this time around. I think what was happening was I was using a digital crop on the camera, and now I'm using the whole sensor. And previously when I tried that, it was messing up with the video quality, but hopefully it seems to be okay. And I'm hoping that it's a sharper image. I have nothing to test it against until it's done today. So unfortunately, these Lego chats are like trial and error. Because I don't do video. I don't have a face cam for streaming. So I generally do audio has been my focus for the last 10 plus years. And then streaming video is really just like capturing your computer screen, so it does not involve all the complexities of a camera. But this almost fits. I think it comes off a little bit down here, maybe. I can't quite see my monitor. Oh, I guess we're good. All right, we need these chunky guys. And off to the races. That only took almost 40 minutes. Right away, getting pretty technical. Goes in like that. Oh, wow. So we use the cross end, goes in there. You mentioned it earlier, the wider shot looks much better. Oh, that's good. Do you think that it's clearer too, or is it still fuzzy? I'm dealing with a soft focus problem and I can't seem to figure it out. My friend Noelle is a photographer and I've asked her about it and she agrees. Like, I'm not crazy. She knows that the shot is got a soft focus, but we haven't been able to really figure out exactly what's been going on. I'm hoping that she'll have time to come over and look at it. But I think she's a Canon user and I've got a Sony. Why does that not want to go? There we go. So this whole thing gets plunked right here. I'm assuming we then to build something else. Oh, okay, that's one side. Now we do 12 of these chunky pieces. I like some of this new music. It's labeled as hip-hop, but it feels kind of lo-fi to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 down the other side. My head doesn't go into frame, does it? Nope, headless? Okay, good. Lo-fi hip-hop? Yeah. I mean, it's meant to be background music, so I don't imagine they'd make much, like, aggressive about it. Alright, so now we need... these little L-shaped pieces go around these brackets. Skirt around them like that. See what I mean by the process going quite quickly. Like a lot of pieces, but then you're placing a lot of the same pieces in a row. So putting it all together actually goes fairly quickly. Goes like that, and then there's 4, 2, and then a space. Yeah, very much filling in the inside of the cargo bay. I do like that it's so white right now. It's cool. Am I supposed to have more of these? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am missing something. I'm missing one of these. That's not cool. Oh, you know what? I think this is probably just... Yeah, I see the arrows now. Okay. Okay. Yearly face reveal. You can find it. I've gotten selfies on Instagram. It's not like I do it all the time, but they do exist. The only thing I have to say so far about this music is that some of the tracks are a little repetitive, which makes sense because I find hip-hop repetitive too. Some hip-hop, I should say, not all of it, but most of it. Alright, so these things go on here. Go sideways. It's probably not as bad because it's probably lower volume for you on the stream than it is for me in my headphones. I mixed the hip-hop lo-fi playlist with the electronic music and synthwave stuff. So there's all kinds of... I've got like 12 hours of music now in this one playlist. And I need to use one of these plates. That goes here. And the plate goes on the outside. Yep. Speaking of podcasts, when is the next episode of the Citadel Cafe coming? I was supposed to edit that this morning, but I did not sleep very well last night, so I ended up sleeping in until almost 10:30. So, even though I recorded it last Wednesday with Steven talking about Black Panther Wakanda Forever, I have yet to actually post it because I have to finish editing it. I think the blog post is done and the show art is done. I just need to... I'm about halfway through. It's 90 minutes. That's editing. So right now, the Citadel Cafe, I'm having a really difficult time getting people to be consistent on it. And I'm not throwing that at their feet. It's just everybody's got lives and kids under 10, and it's just been very, very difficult. Steven and I record pretty regularly on the first week of the month, I should say. And as a result, I'm only putting out one show a month on average, which is disappointing because I definitely would like to do more. I'm hoping to have Alistair back this month because Star Trek Picard premieres yesterday. I think it was last night. 16th? Yeah, I think so. So yeah, hopefully tonight. I'd like to edit it this afternoon if I can. Alright, so those two complex pieces are there. And then we've got to make this thing. And that goes here. Definitely getting ready for all the different kind of connections that we have to make. Did you know? The mid-deck of the orbiter is where much of the crew's equipment is stored. It's here the astronauts change into their spacesuits before exiting the airlock and floating into the payload bay. Huh. Neat. I'm guessing that's what this is here. So cover up the landing gear. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like a seat or something. More of those. Do more of these. And it looks like we're running right down the side. Just securing all these pieces in that we put in earlier. Dan Danks, hello. How's it going? It is a cool set. It is a cool set. We've been at it for, what, 6 weeks? No, 4 weeks. Oh, well, maybe 5, because there's the... I think this is part 5 or part 6. Because we did, the part 1 was the Hubble Space Telescope. Yes, here is now where we have to put everything in along the sides. Okay. Follow this in order. In a way, I kind of wish they had longer pieces for these. The singles are always really difficult to get straight. Oh, especially when you do it wrong. Eric Da Vinci, thanks very much for the follow. And Latypes, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thanks for the follow as well. Well, thanks, Eric. Podcast and stream for a living, so I feel like the podcaster voice comes over very well to stream. It's funny, I call these Lego Let's Chats, and I think I talk more in my Minecraft videos than I do these. Aww. Turns out that Eric wasn't a nice person. But Cosmic's a nice person. And they said, don't let the door hit you on the way out, Eric. But bye now. It's an old Saturday Night Live skit. Alright, so that's the front part. And then the back part is just a mirror of what's going on the front. They were just weird, and I think you in real life or I am in the mood for weird. No, it's fine. You know, I default to your judgment. There's something to be said. I'm going to finish the bag. Thanks, Cosmic. There's something to be said for people that come into Twitch chat and they start layering on like sickly sweet compliments. And like the first time you're like, oh, that's really nice. Thanks. And then as they continue to layer on like these horribly intense, like it's almost like they're like old school, like 50s romance novel, like compliments. And you're like, no, there's something that I just don't like about this. So you need to go away now. And sometimes it's hard because like, you're like, is it a language barrier? Like, is it maybe a cultural thing that I'm just not picking up on because Twitch is international and like maybe someone's coming in from a different country and maybe this is how they you know, how they operate socially, but like at the same time you're like, no, sometimes it's just creepy. Just creepy. I think too the double standard is that someone comes into my chat. They said you were the reason they paid their electric bills. That's weird. I don't know about, yeah, it's just strange. But I feel like some people come in and say like, oh, you know, like your voice is so smooth, or like they'll layer on some compliment like that. And I feel like they last longer in my chat than they would in like a female streamer's chat. It's almost like, it's almost immediately, oh, inappropriate, bye-bye, you know? But then in my chat, it's like, well, that's a nice compliment. I guess it's, we'll see if you do it again, you know? I feel like that's, I mean, that's why I just trust the mods. I don't bother getting involved. If someone feels really put out by being banned in chat, then usually they'll pipe up somewhere else and be like, hey, look, I think I was misunderstood. All right, so that's that whole edge done. And now I need... So I was right. These were some of the inside controls inside the mid deck. I guess I was wrong. I thought it was going to be the cargo deck. Realizing that this thing doesn't even have the nose of it yet. We don't have the front of the ship. I think that's everything. Two of those, one of those, two of those. Where does the other one of these go? I think some of this is going to be how we attach the front of the ship eventually. Though interesting that there's no, I don't think they decided not to actually include the airlock. They were talking about the airlock, but I don't think the airlock is actually in this build. I think the airlock would be like through there, maybe. Okay, it's this big piece, and this goes all the way through. It's always tricky. Oh, I put these the wrong way. Really tricky when you're trying to pass a axle through a solid side of a block. Chances are it's not going to go where you want to go. Go. Cool. So I got 2 of these and 1 of these left. I do indeed sometimes wish I had, well, I don't wish I had smaller hands. I just wish that sometimes that I was a little bit more nimble with them. All the years of weightlifting. Although I have to say, like, I've kind of got a balance, I think. Strange to be, like, talking about my hands, but I don't have great big meat hooks, but I don't have tiny dainty hands either. Oh, that's the airlock here. Okay. Cool. This goes in here like that. I knew they would include it. It felt strange that they would talk about it and then not include it. Oh. I guess all these are spare pieces. Cool. That is the end of bag 12. That just dropped on the floor and I have no idea how far I went. Bag 13. As Cosmic mentioned, we will be taking a short break. I do this once an hour. And I encourage you to as well. Stand up, get a stretch, grab a coffee, grab a friend, bring them all in, and we'll see you in about 5 or 6 minutes. Cosmic Dancer with 1,000 bits. Bag, I can't remember which one is done. Hype, it was 12. It was bag 12. Bag 13 is just little. So this shouldn't be a problem. Also, whose idea was it to put saxophone in the track? That's a no. There's nothing that screams 80s cheese to me more than saxophone. Excuse me. Well, Dan, the person that wrote it was wrong. Lots of little tiny bits here. I feel like I say that far too often. I think we might have to move this. That is getting heavy for a Lego build. I don't know how it's going to fit on that stand and not fall over all the time. Steven must like the saxophone? Really? I don't know, I've never asked him. I'm more of a classic rock guy most of the time. AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, Motley Crue. Don't really like Metallica, which I know is blasphemy, but whatever. Jade no more. My tiny episode 1 fighter thingy falls off its stand all the time, and it's light. So glue? Oh, I don't know. I mean, the stand for this is pretty bulky. It's a sturdy stand, but like the stand is not nearly as big as the shuttle. I guess it just depends. If the shuttle is heavy enough and it's balanced, then the weight of it might just keep it on the stand. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Wow. You've got to be a NASA engineer to figure out how to build this thing. That's gonna be fun to find out. We can do channel point predictions. Will it fail? Yes or no? Hey, yeah, that sounds like a plan. Oh, we have so many roly pieces here. It'll be the bane of my existence. At least for the next 30 minutes. Is anybody playing anything new on their PC or Xbox? I still haven't really gone outside of small Forza breaks on Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass is just not adding the new games that I want it to. They all seem to be pretty, I don't know. I don't want to use the word indie like it's a bad thing, but I've also not seen any new games just like being released. Like even if I wanted to buy a new game, you know, I guess I'm just not into like Call of Duty and all those. But it seems like a lot of the new games have been coming out for PlayStation. Or Nintendo, I guess. Keep sticking to the same games: Minecraft, Stardew Valley, Spiritfarer, Cult of Lamb, Bear, and Breakfast. Bear and Breakfast. You've mentioned that to me before. That's like another one of those cozy, like, management sims, right? Misty Pines. It's like a little witch Stardew type game. Misty Pines. I think I've seen that. That's like a pixelated pixel art game. I don't tend to play a lot of pixel art games outside of Minecraft. I was playing... Oh gosh. I shared it with you, Cosmic. There was like a mystery RPG hand-drawn game that I was playing on Xbox, but Didn't find it all that engaging. It's very slow. I prefer more action, high, like faster paced games usually. Haven't played it yet, but I remember being intrigued when I saw the trailer a few months ago. Haven't gotten anything new, sticking to my usual batch, but I might dust off some older games and start playing those again. Assassin's Creed Odyssey in particular. There's several Assassin's Creed, Origins, Odyssey, and Origins and Odyssey is on Game Pass, and I own the other one, Valhalla. And I really should just spend more time playing Valhalla because that's got some action to it, and I do like it. I just, for whatever reason, I sit down, I don't have like the 2 or 3 hours that I want to get into Valhalla. But then, like, I absolutely end up spending 2 or 3 hours doing something else, you know? I am cheating a little bit. See aforementioned comment about rolling pieces driving me a little bit bananas. Again, very happy that LEGO has printed all of these pieces with the stickers. I'm glad I don't have to do these little, tiny little things. Kelberty says I owned Odyssey, Origins, and Valhalla. I got bored with Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. I just haven't touched for a bit. Really need to touch them up, pick them up again. I don't think I'm even that far in Valhalla, so it hasn't really grabbed me. I find that sometimes the Assassin's Creed games get very repetitive. I don't think I've ever seen pieces like this in Minecraft. Or not Minecraft, in Lego. See, I told you I had Minecraft on the brain. Totally got Minecraft on the brain today. I mean, it doesn't help that I watched like an hour and a half of creator videos on YouTube this morning. Jade Nomura, hello, welcome in. You know, I said this was a small bag, but there's quite a lot going on in here. IRL Minecraft, yeah, in a way. Has anybody in the chat built any of the Lego licensed Minecraft kits? I know that Johnny on the Spun-Chunks did a while ago, but it didn't seem like it was something that really grabbed him, you know. I imagine it depends on your experience with, you know, if it's a nostalgia thing where you used to play Minecraft and then you get Minecraft Lego. I think it's very different than if you currently play Minecraft and then you get Minecraft Lego and you're like, not as cool. See if I can do this all at once. Your nephew's 7 and he's mad on Minecraft right now. Right on. Hey, there's the mighty Elkhorn. How's it going? $13. Here we go. Oh, this isn't the front of the shuttle at all. I was wrong. Oh, come on. I had one job. Couple of these. Tries to tell you how Minecraft works. Yeah. Cosmic's like, you ruined it. Table flip. I'm out. I think there's one thing that I've discovered I don't like about Lego, and that's stacking 1x1s on top of one another, because they're never straight. There's nothing to like lock them in place. I find it really tricky. I'm getting right into the fancy pieces right away. We do pancake flips rather than table flips? Nice. I'm already looking forward to pancakes tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I was up for a couple of pints with friends last night and I had an awesome burger. One of those times where I decided to get the small burger instead of the great big one, and I'm glad I did because I feel like I would have been too full. And 2 more of these. It's interesting. So these get panels on them. And I guess they just get placed here? That doesn't seem right. Oh, I've got this backwards. There we go. Lots of controls and gadgets. Very cool. So this isn't being used as a hinge. It's a hinge piece, but it looks like it's being used probably with a... There's probably going to be something hitting that little stopper, which I think is interesting. It's a neat way to make sure that things line up in a Lego build. I think we got everything. Lego has 2 stages. 1 that doesn't seem right, and 2, oh wow, it works. Or, oh wow, I missed a step, or did something incorrect. Two of these little plates. Definitely feeling the tiny pieces today. Or at least the big hands. Really neat how they use these angled pieces to make 45-degree angles that go the opposite way that you'd think Lego. Like, that's really cool. I wonder what kind of process has to happen at Lego if someone designing something says like, hey, I need a piece that doesn't yet exist in the Lego sort of universe. I wonder what kind of process has to happen for a new piece to be approved and added, because they're very expensive to make the molds. Be very interesting. Did I put that on the right way? Yes. And then more pieces. You think about how many pieces are going into this one small little unit, right? Like, it's really a lot of work just to get this one piece the shape that they wanted it to be, right? Got an arc here. And then we've got final pieces at the top. And I feel like I've missed a spot. Oh, these go down. Yeah, like that is precise. And that must be 3 dozen pieces. All right, and that goes on here. Cool. So that adds a whole bunch of controls to the mid deck, which is what they were talking about earlier. A couple of spam bots in chat. I have put the chat in 10-minute follower mode only. We'll keep for 30 minutes and then remove. Thanks very much, Cosmic. I did not see all of the follow bots, or spam bots rather. I mean, I guess in one way, sure, maybe we're popular enough on Twitch that we've got spam bots, but also pain in the butt. And thank you, because I am miles from my computer. All right, so now to attach some details like these. Oh, here. Like that. And then we've got another small assembly. Did you know the Ku-band antenna is deployed in orbit and allows the crew of the shuttle to send and receive communications from Earth? Oh, that's cool. And that's what we're going to make, I guess. Goes like that, and then one of these pieces. That. And then this goes away at the back. Whoops. Where does this go? Oh, I see. Oh, other way. No, that's right. Mental gymnastics to kind of rotate it around in your brain. Okay, that goes there. And then we've got this piece, this piece. Oops. That goes like that, and then this goes on the front. Here. Okay. Wow. This is one of the most complex sets I've ever seen. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's definitely definitely up there. I feel like I had a not a hard time, but the Shuttle Tidarium I built, which was like 1,000 pieces, that was complicated too. Because the Y shape on the shuttle, like the Shuttle Tidarium has like the vertical and then the Y shaped wings, and those they fold up, and so you had to do all the mechanics inside of it, and that was complicated. I'm looking for a piece I don't have. Oh. So this goes in there. And then we grab 4 of these. 4 of these. Put those together. I feel like there was some of these on one of the other builds we did too. Maybe it was the Mandalorian one. That. And then 2 of those pieces and 4 of the blue ones. Okay. And then we do this again. I can see this being like the arm of the shuttle, I think. It's a cool set, but I'm very glad I'm not building it. Yeah. So for any folks that have subbed this week, thanks very much. Make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts so you can join us in the Joel Duggan Discord in between streams. Usually a good time. Pretty chill place as you would imagine. Doesn't get too rowdy. Lots of fun nerdy stuff. Lots of food talk lately. Lots of well, several members are chefs or at least home cooks, but mostly chefs. And have been sharing some very cool, not so much recipes, but certainly a final look at what they've been doing in one of the food channels of the Discord. And then this piece goes over here. Oh, come on. Like that, and then we've got another small piece. Like that. Any place that Elcor 95 is hanging out is rowdy. Well, that's fair. Did you know the shuttle's remote manipulator system, RMS, was used by astronauts inside to deploy and maneuver cargo in the payload bay as astronauts during spacewalks? Neat. This looks like it hooks up in two places. This goes in here. And then it's just sort of like lines up there. I would thought that would have been something that would be, I guess you'd have to detach it somehow. Okay. I mean, cool. Doesn't look like it moves. And then we have to make these little things. Four of them. Now we know what these little handle pieces are for. Part of the arm. I will confess that I think, as neat as all this stuff is, this kind of level of tiny piece construction is not my favorite. I don't dislike it, but I'd say, like, I enjoy some of the broader layering that Lego does, and plates, and seeing the outside design. On the other hand, it's also extraordinarily resourceful how the designers of the set actually thought to use these pieces to create, you know, whatever these reflective bits are on the arm. All right, so these guys go here. Oh, I guess these are cameras, maybe? That's what they are. They look like little video cameras. Why does that not want to go in there? There we go. See, now we're running out of things to actually put pressure on as you move things around. This one goes here. And then this one goes in here. Huh. Neat. We need the other bag of stuff. I'm just going to finish this bag, Cosmic. All right. Okay. This is going to be complicated but cool, I think. Goes in like that, and then you need, I think these are all the same. These were in a separate unnumbered bag. Yeah, they're all the same. Oh, stickers. Oh man. Do I really want to do that right now? The answer is no. So I'll do the stickers later. Oh, there's more black pieces there. Two of those. And then we've got a blue piece. And then we connect it all down the line. Yeah, the stickers that are really tedious, I tend to do them off stream. Ellie Bax, thanks very much for the follow. Whoa, breaking stuff. These are not very secure. The only complaint that I have so far is that these are very flimsy. So you bump them the wrong way and they tend to go flying. That is correct. And then we flip her over. Add a piece there. And then we make 2 of these. There. Black piece. 2 of those, and then it goes on like that. Same deal, put this piece here. Flip. Cosmic Dancer gifted a tier 1 sub to Jade No More. That's amazing. Thanks so much, Cosmic. Jade No More, make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts so you can join us in the Joel Duggan Discord. And then these attach. I'm gonna spin this around now. So one of these goes this way. Oh, I see. Go down here. That is slick. Wow. Slick and tricky. So those bars that we put in earlier, I'm not sure if you can see that, but the little yellow and gray thing that we put in there, that's where these attach. So this goes in like this. Definitely easier to do when you're not holding it in the air. Cool. Now I'm assuming we do 2 more in the other direction. I am probably going to regret not putting the stickers on, but I would rather do that in between streams. I still have some stickers I have to put on the the DeLorean as well. down here. That. Do 2 of those. Viral Porpoise subscribing at tier 1, 11 months viral, coming up in a full year. That's incredible. Thank you ever so much. How's your day going? We are putting the cargo bay doors on the shuttle Discovery. And yes, for folks that want to follow another chill Minecrafter, check out Viral Porpoise. They are on Halcyon Heights with an epic glass. What do you call your build, Viral? It's a not an is it an aquarium? Do you call it an aquarium build? It's similar to an aquarium, but it's not quite. But it's massive. Cosmic Dancer with 1,000 bits saying hype train? Question mark? Do we get one? Do we have another hype train? Is that possible? I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here. I'm gonna screw up. Did you know the 60-foot, 18.2 meter long payload bay doors are always opened to active radiators for cooling the shuttle after it has reached orbit? Oh, I didn't know it was always open. That's cool. And then these connect down the side. Oh, come on. And then underneath, we connect them. That's neat that they get you to build them in 2 different parts on each side, and then you connect them here in the middle after you're done. And then these pieces go on the side. This just added a huge amount of bulk to this because of these giant curve pieces. And now we're on to the top. These go back here like this. Do you remember when I said that that hinge piece, that ledge of that hinge piece was going to be used for something? It's absolutely used for resting the tops of these cargo bay doors on. This is snug. I don't like that it doesn't close all the way. Yeah, I wonder what's causing that to be not straight. So we have all of these little pieces left over. That's interesting. That seems like a lot to me. I don't think I missed anything on the arm. I don't think I missed anything there either. All right. Cool. Yeah, I don't like that there. It's okay with there's 4 or 5, but when there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like 9 pieces left over here, which is strange to me. Right on. Well, that is the end of bag 13. We've got 2 more bags to go. 14. No, sorry, we've got 4 more bags to go over the next couple of streams, but that has changed the shuttle a lot. It's hard to see on camera because you get a top-down view, but like looking at it, it really adds a lot of meat to the shuttle. It's very cool. Very, very cool. Well, thanks for hanging out, folks. J-Wisp for a raid sounds fantastic. So you'll go from Lego to Minecraft, but J-Wisp is a pretty chill individual. I think you'll enjoy their streams. Be sure to leave a follow here before we pass you on. Come back tomorrow at 1 o'clock Atlantic time. That's UTC minus 4 hours for Minecraft. We'll be back on West Hill doing some work in the medieval town. And you can, of course, follow me on Instagram, Twitter. It's all Joel Duggan, very easy to find. Linktree right there in the chat from Nightbot and Cosmic. Thanks very much. And I would say that you should look forward to a return to Pixel Riffs on the Spun Chunks on Monday. Do yourself a favor and go watch Pix's latest YouTube video. He did a 40-minute long, this is me exploring a survival world looking for 1.20 update stuff. Very, very cool video, worth checking out. And we'll hear more from Pixel Riffs, of course, on Monday on Spun Chunks about all that. I'm hopefully going to be able to get the latest episode of the Citadel Cafe out today. That will be coming at the citadelcafe.com, or really wherever you find a podcast. Same with the Spun Chunks. We can find that wherever you find a podcast. Thank you so much to all of the subs, the gift subs, and the bits today. Y'all are absolutely fantastic. I really enjoy doing these Lego Fridays, and it's because of you I get to do them every week. So thanks very much. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye for now.